just turned 10 o'clock. It's Thursday, May the 12th. It's a lovely day. There at the bottom of Soy 11, Tiburanakit Road, Minburi. Trying to do business there with the sales. The quay looks very quiet. But the good news, here comes the cameraman. Let's see what we get up to today. Hello, mate.
Rob.
Huh?
And what's the plan today?
Well, I reckon that you're going to balance big days with quiet days. Do you reckon we could go around Bangkok and offer a really cultural day for less than a tenner?
Yes, I think so. Use public transport? No problem.
Let's have a go.
Let's go for it.
Right, I'm holding 600 baht. Steve's handed his over. I think that might be pushing it a bit for two of us for the day, but we're going to give it a good go. We won't count his 8 baht on the song towel, that's an extra. But first off, we're going to take the 26 bus to Kasetsart University. Yeah, people might ask, why are we doing this budget trip? Well, as you know, Bangkok can be very sociable. Sunday we had a great night out, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you've got to temper it and balance things up. It was very expensive. And there are many different reasons why we want to do something like this. It's educational, it's good for your body and mind, we're going to do exercise, we're going to learn. You sit in a pub all day, it's got mental health and alcohol dangers. So we're just going to try and show everyone. I'm not saying everyone can do this, because when you're on a short holiday, you don't have time. But it's a good way of maybe having a budget day out, and then you can spend well at night. Yeah, we're not all 2 week millionaires when we live here. That's the important thing to remember. So we've got off the first bus at a stop early, as it turns out. Sorry about that, cameraman. Good job, it's a nice day for walking. It's just gone 11 o'clock. That took us around 50 minutes from Minburi. And we're now waiting for the 114 bus that will take us to Nonthaburi. was an unexpected bonus. I saw on the map that this building here, the Museum of Nonthaburi, formerly the old City Hall, was open to visitors and it was free. And our timings are such that we decided to come in. It's basically a museum of just small artefacts and boards on the wall with lots of photography, all labelled in English as well as Thai. And worth going in for a look round, just to see the stunning architecture of this building. With it being the City Hall, it looks as though there's probably offices in the other part. But the beautiful bit is, to me, and I know the cameraman agrees, the joined-on part to our left there has now been made into a kindergarten school. We're right by the river. Nice little attraction. What I found out straight away is the importance of Nonthaburi in the fruit trade in the old days, when it was more of a swampland, and the pottery. The clay around these parts, perfect for making clay pots. A lot of them that you've seen in the shops around Thailand will have been made in Nonthaburi and Baht Kred further up the river, where we thought we were going to start today, but the boats only come from there during rush hour. But yeah, Nonthaburi, interesting enough, as you've seen from the market and the museum clips. On the river. Nonthaburi is the name of the province and the actual city where we just come around. Now the city, the Bangkok, is said to be the most populous in Thailand. Now we've just been for lunch and I'm sure the cameraman will agree that was outstanding. The Chao Phraya, the freshest of egg on top and an enormous portion. We'll put the name of the restaurant and everything at the bottom of this clip, but we hardly recommend it, as well as the price. We won't give away the price, but we're doing well on the budget. And now, as you can see, we're by the Chao Phraya, the big river, and we're going to go down towards the city. are at Pranok. I hope the video did it justice. It's a fantastic boat ride. Lots of sights either side. Very interesting. Now, the stop before this is Thonburi railway station. We are in the district of Thonburi now, the other side of the river. You go on the train to Kanchanaburi from the railway station about 200 metres from the pier. Now this area, also called Lang, has got its own interesting but sad history. In 1995, one of the jetties gave way and 29 people fell to their death, many of them students. So I was hoping there might be, we'll have a look around, there might even be some kind of memorial. We're a fantastic boat ride, and from here we're going to adventure this side of the river, the Grand Palace. You can see in the distance across there. We're going the other side today. We're going to have a mile or so walk and see what we take in along here. So here we are, we're straddling a bridge that carries the Klong Mon from the Chao Phraya and goes inland, a lot of dwellings. We've just had a look round the back of the Royal Thai Navy dockyard. Now, obviously everything's quite security conscious. We're going to try and book a visit in there because I believe you can do it online. We did have a word with one of the security guards who says, you cannot come in, it's a secret. Now there's a spoiler alert, I'm sorry if I ruin it for you, but I reckon there's ships in there and boats. We'll try another day. We aren't filming too close on past record. Not a bad track record. We'll visit some more temples instead. Save it, Uncle Albert. So we've had a good walk, and here we are at Wat Kalyanamet. Further down than we thought, we've passed two temples that were closed, and Wat Arun, the big temple on the river, many people say, they wanted 100 baht each, and we're on a budget day, so it wasn't to be. Fortunately we found some water because it's getting very hot. Now as you can see, they're filling up the boat for a luxury cruise tonight. I can guarantee we're not on that. And at this point I've got a confession to make. I've been going to temple occasionally, as you've seen from my photos, and I've started saying prayers.
What?
That's right, that's where I go. You've got it, cameraman, I go to the what? a couple of interesting places behind me. Fort Watchet Prasit was built in the Ayutthaya era to stop boats going up and attacking the capital. Behind it, Wat Arun, the big temple I mentioned earlier, comes from the Hindu goddess Aruna and was restored under King Rama Ha. Not today though, not for 100 baht. Right, so it didn't all go to plan, as you might have guessed. What we did, it's a budget day. The best option we could find was a boat taxi. Cost, we gave him 80 baht in total, including a tip. Here we are at Ratchawan Pier, where we did hope to catch a boat, as you can see, an incredible view. Here we are, this is where the boats used to come in the heyday, deliver all the food and cargo for Chinatown. A tram came all the way down to the pier head. We're going to have a look up at Chinatown in a little while. Stunning view of the city. It's a bit dark over the back there, behind the cameraman. Just a marvellous run of activity down here. The river is something to behold, honestly. It's somewhere we don't discover it often enough. There's more to it than just a trip to the Grand Palace. Right, well, we're going through Chinatown, and as you can see, it's a vibrant, interesting place. But one thing it isn't, it's cheap for drinks. We went to one bar, we were going to get a little Leo each, and they were both warm. They wanted 100 baht each, so no chance. Went round the corner, another place wanted 200 for a pint of a Thai. That was never going to happen. So we went round to the railway station. We were going to get the 113. No sign of it. But as it happens, the train to Chinatown was about to go. You'll see at the bottom in a bit how much, what value. This will take about 45 minutes. But again, if you want proper Thai culture, this is the way to see it. People living by the side of the tracks, stallholders, sounds and smells. And with one little trip left after this when we get to the other end.